everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Brady's Patriots going up against Griffin's Browns. With that, let's get up to Cleveland. We're standing by our Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Larry. From the shores of Lake Erie, EA Sports has coverage of the NFL from First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the New England Patriots and the Cleveland Browns. Brady now on first down. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. As the offensive starters pop up on your screen, Charles, let me ask you, Chris Hogan, what does he bring to this offense?
A guy that you look at and really don't circle in your game plan. If there's other guys that you look at, then you realize this guy can do damage. Finds his way open on almost every snap.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback. If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. Call it a gain of 3, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right, field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
All right, so first down, 5 yards to go. Again, here's Blunt. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down. Brady to throw on 2nd down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Brandon, more and more offenses are going to the philosophy of using every inch of the field to try and spread things out. And when you're running back and catch the ball as well, that can only help your offense.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Fighting through. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And this is going to be incomplete. Danny Amendola, the man he was trying to get it to. Now 4th down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The return man is Mario Alford. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. They'll throw on first down with Griffin. And his first pass is incomplete. Let's meet the offensive starters, and let's discuss Corey Coleman, first wide receiver drafted out of last year's class.
And there was a reason for that. When you watched his tape, when you watched his games, you saw his explosiveness and ability to play the ball in the air downfield. Don't get hung up on the fact he only ran 4 routes at Baylor. Just coach him up and turn him loose.
Give him 6 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's third down. From the gun on third down, Griffin buying time to his left. Got his man, Isaiah Crowell. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A big 30-yard play on third. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now Griffin on first down. Pryor has it complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Terrell Pryor, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns have taken the early lead. And he'll bang that one through. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Oh, the hurdle. Oh. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's Brady. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. The reception good for 7. It's third down. Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. Brady gives now to Blunt. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Defense showing blitz.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The new acquisition, Martellus Bennett, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Now Brady. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. It's a gain of 7. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
On play action, now Brady. This is caught, Gronkowski. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
This offense is in rhythm now, just accumulating first downs and moving the ball downfield.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Lewis. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Now Brady, that's caught at the 1. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2, and they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. And Brady will sneak it. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Tom Brady taking it in. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. And he's able to put it through. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive. But they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
Play clock winding down. Throwing now. Griffin on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's going to let this. This is caught at the 20. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. RG3 outside of the pocket. You know that's where he can be really dangerous with the feet or here the arm.
And that scares defenses in a big way because his ability to break ranks and still make big throws, or as you suggested, take off and go, how do you defend that when he's on his game?
Griffin will throw again. Dancing to his left. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. And still for me, with the injuries, every time he carries that football, you just kind of hold your breath, don't you?
You have to, because you noted it. The injuries in the past have derailed his career up until this point. Now we're seeing some more evidence of him using his legs again, but he does have to be careful. They need him out on the field.
Yeah, RG3, you got to have him out there. So explosive. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. And almost intercepted. Would have been a huge pick in the end zone, but as it stands, that brings up 4th.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. But it kept the offense out of the end zone.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now the Patriots offense, they worked their way back out onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, 75 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
and again.
and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 21. And the Browns are going to have a first down.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. A fake to Crowell. Now it's Griffin. He'll buy some time right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Andre Hawkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. That time they were looking for the former Auburn Tiger, Ricardo Lewis. And now it's 4th down.
I'm not quite sure how he wasn't able to hold on to that one in the end zone. A great opportunity lost, but a lot of relief for the defensive guys. When they get into film next week, they're going to want to know what happened. Where was the breakdown that almost allowed a touchdown?
A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense and over the post.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive, it was so deflating for the defense. What's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready?
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On 2nd down, here's Crowell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now look out, Griffin hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Being chased out left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And now out come the Patriots. Here's Blunt. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Here comes the D swarming to the line.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know...
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. And he's got room. But there he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken short. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to roam now. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he's got Bennett. Calling a gain of 10, and they pick up the first. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They go play action here on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Before that last pass, 2 interceptions had already been thrown. And this last one tipped in the air, which means everyone on defense is almost fighting each other in order to get to the football to try and make it a 3rd. Once you've thrown a couple, it's almost like a swarm of bees going after the ball. And in this case, they weren't able to get there before it fell to the ground.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. And an encroachment penalty here will cost them 5 yards.
And it makes it so simple, doesn't it? An easy free 5 yards for the offense given to them by the defense.
3rd down and 5. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Throwing now is Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Blunt, the lone running back. Now Brady. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is picked up by the Browns. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Andrew Hawkins, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
And it doesn't matter who we talk to. It doesn't matter what week in the season. At some point when we talk to the head coach or the offense coordinator or the quarterback, what are they going to talk about? Decision-making, making good decisions. That throw there certainly was not one of them.
And this is caught inside the 5. A big play that time for Cleveland. 61 yards.
3rd and short, and you're just trying to pick up a first down. Maybe run the football, throw a little short route. Pretty gutsy maneuver there. They took that thing downtown, and it paid off. All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
Here's Griffin to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there. Now, do you put it in your quarterback's hands again? That's the question here on 3rd and goal. 3rd and 2, now Griffin. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now, 4th and goal from the 2. They come out here in the I. Here's Griffin, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Their big tight end, a 2-yard touchdown grab, and the Browns add on to their lead. And his kick is good. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do. LeGarrette Blount, he's at the 40, the 20, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. LeGarrette Blount, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots are back within a score. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And last year, that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year, he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass run.
And the pressure getting to RG3. He's brought down for the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. After the penalty, it's Crowell. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Griffin. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
Blount, the lone running back. And they'll give it to him here. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. LeGarrette Blount, 41 yards. And the Patriots have retaken the lead. He's got the hat trick now of rushing touchdowns. Also has his team the advantage.
And I'm looking at it two ways here. If I'm on defense, I don't care what they do now. I commit as many people as it takes to slowing him down running the football. Even if they want to hit me over the top on play action, I just don't let him beat me that way anymore. And if I'm him, I'm in the huddle calling the plays myself. I don't care what play call comes in. I tell my quarterback, guess what? You're handing it to me again.
And if I'm the quarterback, I'm saying, okay, that sounds good, right?
Smart quarterback.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Griffin.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They've got to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Brady now to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Caught left side. Bennett. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame. I hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Quickly to Gronkowski, that's caught. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
You know, some teams use the running game just to bludgeon people. I think that Brady to Gronk does the exact same thing for them. Long, short, medium, they know how to connect.
In ways, it's sort of revolutionized the quarterback-tight end relationship. They can go, as you've told me before, they go medium, they can go short, they go long.
And the way that Gronk is used, he's not just a tight end. Oftentimes, they put him a single wide receiver, and he runs routes exactly that way.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. So the defense flinches, contact made, and the 5-yard penalty ensues. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Brady going to throw. And he dumps it off to Blount. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 2nd down, here's Brady. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Brandon, with the way things are going with Tom Brady finding Gronk as many times as he has in this game and the team is winning, I think at some point maybe even Brady will do the Gronk dance.
Well, if he does that Gronk dance, Davis, that means you have to do that Gronk dance.
Trust me, partner, no one wants to see me do the Gronk dance.
Your wife?
No one.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And complete on the right side to Bennett. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Oh, just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got Bennett. There, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. They'll run it now out of the gun. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Shift together here from the D-line. And we're back now here in Cleveland. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. They slot Gronkowski outright. They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. So the Patriots coming out now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And a cut. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, 31 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And last time, 1-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Chris Long in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. And the D-line pinching together, must be expecting the run. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Second and 10. Once again, Griffin. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Patriots going with a dime package here. 2 extra defensive backs on 3rd. Here's Griffin. He finds Coleman. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Griffin. And And that'll be incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, Griffin. He's able to find Hawkins. A gain of 13 and also a 1st down. And he was able to find a very soft spot in that zone coverage.
I love that term, Brandon. That soft spot where you find the open area, set up, and catch the football before the hard collision comes afterwards.
And he will find his man on the outside. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And that is incomplete. The intended target was Corey Coleman. And it's 3rd down. And the seemingly endless drive continues. Once again, Griffin. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. And this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10. So following the run, we'll see what they do here on 3rd down. Now a play fake. Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he's got the 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. Backing up. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And they're definitely showing blitz here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. On play action, it's Brady. This is complete to guess who? Gronkowski again. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
The offense didn't pick up the 1st down there, but they're not going to go to the bench discouraged. They feel like they're starting to set the defense up a little bit, looking for the big play as this game progresses.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. LeGarrette Blount, a 6-yard touchdown.